as you just heard our friendly neighborhood robot say. And guys,
Hey,
we got something going on special for you today.
very nice.
Just
Yup.
sit back and enjoy.
Yeah, just strap in.
Check this shit.
And this is where the intro will play. Da, da,
Intro.
da, 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 da.
Okay.
And hey, everybody, welcome for
Movie night's here.
another wonderful edition of the movie night. I've been teasing this for a while. I think I've been a cock tease enough, or one could say a hair, tail, sex organ tease enough.
Yes. Oh, man.
Of course, I'm talking about the movie Avatar.
Yeah.
I-
Where raping animals with your sex tail is totally okay.
Not only is it okay, but it's the natural order of that planet, and there's a lot more to it than just rape. And I just wanted to, just wanted to talk about it a little bit.
Well,
oh, yeah.
For the
we have a-
weirdos movie night who haven't really watched it, because I don't think Jordan didn't like it or hasn't watched it or something like that,
Hasn't
right?
like
I
good
didn't
things.
finish it. I tried, and it's
It's a technological
so
marvel. You
boring.
fucking.
Stupid. Can't do it.
I can't blame you. It is basically Fern Gully with better graphics, but
I liked it. I also
I
liked Fern Gully.
enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and I did like Fern Gully too. So whatever. But I want to make it awful and terrible, like it should be, because I wanted to bring up something that not a lot of people talk about for some reason. I feel like there
Okay.
should have been more focus on this paradigm shift with the main character. The main character is a soldier who's been crippled. His brother was part of this project where he can basically puppeteer a biologically engineered hybrid between this alien species on this planet and
Mhm.
humans. It's a mixture of the DNA, so he can puppeteer it from like a Bacta tank. And
It's like a weird radio controlled fucking
it's the old. It's basically IRL VR.
yeah.
And you're a giant blue alien with a ponytail dick, and you run around. He's running around. He's integrating in the society, and essentially, his brother had one mission, and then him as a soldier, he had a separate mission. Now that he took over for his brother who died.
Now
He's in it.
hold on. Why was it him? Like, how did it turn out? Because people aren't going to know this.
Well,
spoiler alert. But
the
how did it
reason-
turn out that it had to be the brother?
Because the body was set up like genetically for his brother, and since they were so close as far as like the genetic level,
Mm-hmm.
it's one of those things where the host for the body had to be the brother. There was no other relative or anyone else who could have taken over that body because it was basically genetically coded for the brother. Because I think they were twins. I think they were like genetic twins.
Okay. Okay.
And it's one of those things where Soldier Boy was in for it, the main character, because he lost access to his legs. He's paraplegic because he, got hurt during some war. I don't even think he really talk about it.
Superman that hoe.
He tried to Superman that hoe, and she popped the cap in his spinal column.
Yeah.
And so he has no legs. He has them; they're just not useful.
Mhm.
And so,
Unless he's blue alien dick mode,
and that's really why he agreed to all this, is because it gives him a chance to walk again and run and just do a bunch of things, and he was really excited at that prospect. And it's one of those situations where he joins up, and the people funding this research operation, it's a giant corporation trying to obtain literally unobtainium.
Yeah.
That's what it's fucking called.
Yeah.
Great writing, guys. It's a magical material that does cool shit. It doesn't really talk about it except that it's really good and they want it and it's rare.
They need it.
They need it. And there's this fucking tree that's blocking the way, and there's this culture around this tree, and they need them out of the way, but because they're natives, there's this whole America with the Native Americans thing, subtext. It's not very subtle.
Mm-hmm.
But the soldier, the military operations there that are protecting the research team, they're like, look, you're a soldier first, and you're this blue thing second. We need you to find out the weaknesses in the defense of this tree so we can take it out, so we can get the resources and get out of here, because we're tired of this planet killing our people. All right. And he agrees. He's working with them. So he goes full blue mode. He integrates in the society. They think he's just like some derpy kitten version of themselves. They're like, he's special. We got to teach him how to do things. He doesn't even know how to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And
now hold on. The aliens knew right? That people were there and these
Yes.
weren't real.
Yes, they knew that these were like hybrids. They didn't know the exacts of it, but they were like, you're not one of us. And we know that you're not technically one of us, but at the same time, you are trying to like communicate with us and you're gonna fucking die out here, and I'd rather you didn't do that. So they started helping him. He gets kind of like a love thing or whatever. He gets so into their society and he gives up all the secrets. He's following his orders to a T. But then there's this one blue alien chick. She's being real coy with him. He's digging it. He's getting good vibes. He's got legs. He's just like, you know what? This ain't so bad. And so
hold
she's
on.
just
And what up with her movie night? I mean, is she like a whore for the alien race? Like how do they explain weird soulless, because they believe that they have no soul, these
Yes.
version of them, right?
yeah, they're like
So-
soulless. Yeah. Essentially, she falls in love with him anyway. They don't really go into detail on it, other than she was just
That
like,
makes sense.
you deal with them. You're the ambassador for our people. And then she was just like, well, this one's kind of cute. I don't know. How you
Exactly,
doing?
right? They only
Yeah.
and they mate. Once they mate for life. BTW,
Right.
she didn't tell him that till after.
Yeah, until after they intertwined.
Big trap.
And
Big
one of the
trap.
big things that you have to do in order to be considered a full version of these things is you have to integrate with the tree. Because the tree is their deity. This giant tree. It's the tree of voices. Ewa or Ewa. It's EYWA. And essentially, this entity is they consider it a goddess. It has all of the ancestors who've ever died are in this tree, and they can talk to you, and you just intertwine and they talk to you. But there's something weird about that I really wanted to bring up. One of the big things is right after he intertwined with the tree and became one of them,
Yeah.
he betrayed the humans. He decided he's not going to give up any more secrets, and he's actually going to help the blue folks defend the tree
What?
against the soldiers.
What a dick. I didn't.
I
get
had-
that
And this
part.
is a complete separation, because while there were some hesitations from him in the past about giving up these secrets because he was digging, being a blue guy or whatever.
Yeah.
At the same time,
Strong, super fast.
yeah. But at the same time, this was like the day before he gave up like all of the defensive positions and like all the last pieces of what they needed to assault this tree the
Mhm.
day before. Then he integrates with the tree, and all of a sudden he's like, I'm going to defend this tree. Fuck the humans.
He done already fucked up though.
So, do you think that the tree somehow controlled him?
I do. And we have evidence that that's possible because there are birds, these giant, like fucking pterodactyl looking shits that fly around,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the tree people ride them. And you actually bond with one of these birds as part of their rituals as well. And your status in the tribe is based on what bird you wrestle. So if you get the head honcho alpha male bird, you're the head honcho alpha male for the tribe. And so what I think his name was Jake, like
Mhm.
Jake Sully or something like that.
No,
What Jake-
no.
No?
Jake Sully.
Sully. So Jake, he
State Farm?
he decides, yeah, from State Farm. He's wearing khakis. He decides he's going to pick the biggest and baddest bird because he needs everyone to listen to him immediately, so that way they can defend themselves, because they're not going to believe him otherwise. He needs the full respect of the tribe, so that way he can take over and defend against everyone. So he finds this giant fucking bird, the badass, the one that scares all the other birds.
That, like, you're like the leader of everyone if you're able to fucking
if you're able to nab this fucking legendary
'cause
bird,
he
you are
already
the leader.
he already had his normal pokey bird.
Yeah, he
And
caught
he was-
a bird earlier because that's
And he
part
was
of his
going
training.
after the ultimate
Pidgey.
pokey bird. Yeah.
So he goes after the ultimate pokebird, and his reasoning behind it, and this isn't an idea he had before. This is an idea he had after he connected with the tree. But his idea was that as a predator, you never think to look above you. You're always looking at the prey below. So he flies his bird above the other bird and then jumps off his bird and flies onto it, and then ram jams his ponytail penis into it and takes over it. And from then on, it's loyal to him. So I conclude the ponytail connection is basically a USB connection that directly rewires the brain of whatever you're connecting to. And the reason why when you mate for life is because you're literally attuning each other to where you're only compatible with each other. You don't, at that point, when you look at others, you're not even like down. You're not like, ooh, that's a fat
Well, you
ass. I
probably
want that.
couldn't. Like, if you tried to connect your blue dick tail to her blue vagina tail, and you stuck them together, maybe like they don't fit anymore,
Yeah,
or
like there's something
or
about
like
that
they
connection that
fucking
it
fucking
rewires.
explode.
USB-C.
Like maybe there's like, you know,
Anti-piracy,
yeah, yeah.
anti-hacking. Something's trying to decrypt me. Blow up, blow up, blow up.
Uh-huh.
So, essentially, we know for a fact that you can overwrite the mind of another being, a very strong being, a very respected, this thing will fucking kill us being, through your ponytail sex. So when you ponytail sex with a tree, one, they said all their ancestors is in it. I believe that all the ancestors were downloaded into the tree like a server. All right.
Okay,
And all
so
of their
what they-
will is
That's
inside this
interesting. Okay.
tree.
as part of their initial training, right? So
Mhm.
this isn't like when they die, that's where they go kind of thing. This is from when you were a teenager.
Yeah,
being
from when you were a
trained.
teenager, you're sucked into the tree as part of your initiation into manhood or into adulthood. You connect with the tree, you pray to the goddess, and then she will hear your prayers, and then, whatever. This goddess also potentially controls other beings that aren't directly attached to her.
Hold on. So this is this tree is like a giant parasite then.
A giant parasite, and it's also a giant supercomputer.
Holy
It's
shit.
basically the Skynet of the blue people, but
Interesting.
actually interested in, keeping the blue people alive, but still the same objective, kill all humans.
I'm just curious.
Um,
Is any of that like confirmed?
No,
Like-
no. This
okay.
is all theory. This is all
Okay.
movie night, baby. Come on. What you
Just-
think
just
this
checking, just checking.
is? But yeah, so fucking so essentially this tree brainwashes Jake into betraying his people. He's all of a sudden way down into helping them with everything.
Yeah.
He successfully defends against them, knowing all of their attacks and weaknesses and giving it to the blue people. And then essentially afterwards, he's able to leave his human body. His consciousness is transferred from his human body through the tree. It's uploaded into the tree and then downloaded into the blue body permanently, to where that's just his body straight up.
Except for,
He should have lost his legs.
do you think that he actually died and was transferred, or do you think that it duplicated the copy it already had?
No, I think it was a copy paste, but I think it was a direct copy from the new version of him. Like it was a new upload.
Okay.
Like the old version of him that got uploaded was
it was
deleted.
overwritten.
It was overwritten.
Okay.
And then it
Okay.
was pasted into the other body.
Control X, Control V.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where by doing so, they have a fresh copy of him with all the memories of the battle. So that way, when the voices ask him, hey, what's up? Because they do connect to the tree whenever they pray. So there's constant backups of these people being made. So when they die, it's just a recent backup. And if they forgot a day or two, no one really fucking notices. Like you don't ask, well, what did you eat right before you died? I don't fucking know. No one pays attention,
So this tree essentially has fucking evolved to be their leader.
It's a bioorganic leader that's able to think for itself. It's, I believe it's a hive mind. And I also believe that it acts similarly to a supercomputer, to where it's able to back up bioorganic information and then use that to overwrite others. And it can actually overwrite your direct brain.
And then just like a body is able to fight an infection, in that it was able to call on the other animals and fucking shit too.
Exactly, because I believe that it's also infected the others, but either by spores or some sort of like, breeding situation. Because we don't know if this tree is actually just full blown like plant. I actually strongly believe that it's fungus. I believe that it's a fungal tree, like maybe some sort of tree fungus hybrid. And I believe that spores are released. And the spores are how it connects to almost like a organic Wi-Fi to other smaller creatures that it doesn't need a copy of, but can just send little bits of information, little directives to. Like the in the scene after he plugs in, there's these woodland sprites that land on Jake, and the chick alien is just like, "That's a sign. You're gonna be lit, fam." I believe that was something that she did through spores. The tree released spores, collected the sprites, and then sent them on him. And that was the only directive in the spore was, hey, land on his shoulder so that everyone thinks he's cool. Because he needed power. He needed a prophecy in order to make them listen to him.
The doctor. Why didn't the tree choose to do a mind transfer when the doctor chick died?
One, the mind transfer, it wanted to keep someone who was 100% like down for the cause by actually integrating with one of their own to where he's integrated into society fully. She is still an outsider. She's still not in the society. She hasn't completed all the training. It needs someone who's brainwashed from beginning to end.
Okay.
2, I believe there's a copy of the doctor in the tree because she actually says, I see her. She sees this goddess as she's dying.
So
I
the
believe-
goddess gave her a copy of herself in the tree, and maybe there's some kind of weird virtual communion in there, or whatever.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's something to where it's just like an organized situation where you actually have like a visual where you can see all the other voices, the other
or
people.
it's
who
like
died.
hell, and the tree is
And it's just
actually
a
a fucking
messing
bad
mess.
guy.
It could be.
And the tree is just using, and none of these people are fucking important to it, except
Right.
for to come and connect to it because it's feeding off their fucking brain.
Well, and that's the whole thing is it wants the Navi to survive because they are the most successful at imprinting on others. So it wants them to be the dominant species. So that's why it's helping them the most.
But then humans fucking show up, no tail dick.
Right. So you're incompatible. So you're not useful. You need to go. And that's why all the animals on Pantera were all fucking, or Pandora?
Pandora.
Pantera. Yo, Pantera would have been a fucking metal ass world. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it would.
But on Pandora, all the animals were fucking up humans, whereas the Navi were seen as the Navi could survive very easily without animals going aggressive on them because they've been taught through their training given by the tree specific commands with their bodies, with their body language, with the words they say, how they integrate with the tail. They basically can hack the wildlife through their movements that they've learned from the tree. So that way the ones that aren't always connected to the tree and can't give, all the time directives except through spores, they will not attack the Navi because they're getting the I'm cool command. Whereas the humans fucking murder them. That's why the entire planet was trying to kill them because this tree controls the entire planet. And it is my personal theory that the tree is currently going through the doctor's brain, learning about humanity, all of its strengths and weaknesses, all of her knowledge on biology. And I think in Avatar 2, we're going to find out that the tree is going to be like, Revenge of the Navi, let's fuck up some humans and take over.
That would be crazy if somehow the tree infects Earth through like it getting on the ship or some shit.
Yeah.
And gets transported. That would be fucking
all
nuts.
the humans back. All the Navis are armed up, watching the humans, and they escort all of them back to their ships and send them home. So we know that those humans all came in contact with the Navi, which
So it would be
potentially
easy for that to happen.
It could be easy for them to put a sleeper agent to where the tree is controlling a human through the biology it learned from integrating with the doctor. And at that point, it was able to put a sleeper agent. And now that's gone back to Earth. Maybe he'll have some sort of call, or she will have some sort of call where she feels Pandora. She feels the call and she wants to go back there. She starts an expedition, something like that. So that way, she can begin infecting the planet and it become a
There'll
thing.
be a trigger of some sort.
Yeah.
And just a domino.
So,
Holy shit.
I think that's basically my theory is that essentially not only is it rape, but it's mind rape. That's double rape. It's pretty bad.
That is double rape.
So I hope you guys
Thanks,
enjoyed
movie
your
night.
movie night.
I really did.
We'll
Thank
see you the next time. Pop up some popcorn. Make sure to add the butter.
All right.
All right.
That
I
was
don't
good.
know if we were supposed to stop there for like a little voiceover thing or something. So
Well, I mean, we stopped to give it an edit.
Yeah, that's good.
we can cut all this out.
Yeah. You can stop recording if you haven't.
And
So this will be break. We'll come back. Jordan, do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I can go. Mine will be pretty short, so
Okay.
excellent.
just let me know.
You just want to use add touch for the break again?
Yeah, I'll do that.
The Ed Touch.
That definitely made me want to try to suffer through the entire movie.
You should, because there are interesting things when you look at it in that light. Like there's little subtle things.
Yeah.
I think personally that this is a legit theory. It's not just me
When
making
you-
something fucked
When
up.
you describe it that way, it's very believable. The way you put it.
It's just how I think, because I think that I legit think it's a fungus because it has bioluminescence, which trees don't, but fungi do.
Yeah.
You know?
That whole planet does, though.
Well, yeah, but I believe that the reason why it does is because that's all the
That
tree.
is
That tree's fungus has integrated with all of the organisms,
Everything,
and it gave
yeah.
everything bioluminescence. That's just a trait of the tree. That's the sign that you're one of them. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Jordan.
What?
I don't know if it's on PS4, but apparently on the PC version of Dreadnought, you can have secondary loadouts for ships now.
Really?
Yeah, so you can have 2 different loadouts set for one ship and be able to switch between it on the
Remember, I was
screen.
trying to do that last time we played and it didn't work because I can't add the same ship twice to my fleet.
No, now you have it's one ship and it has
Good.
it has a tab off to the side of the little picture of the ship.
Yeah.
You can pick the tab.
Ooh, that's good. I hope that's on PS4. That's nice.
I seen that 'cause there's an update. I have a Facebook group for that game.
Nice. You should ask if that's on PS4 too. And if not, when? Because I need that in my life.
You haven't even seen my new nukes yet.
No, I haven't. I haven't played anything PS4 in like 2 weeks.
What have you been playing? Switch?
No, I haven't played anything.
You fucking whore.
The
I
only
started
thing
I started
was
Rise of the
Game of
Tomb Raider
Thrones.
today.
Bruh. How do you like it so far?
It's good. I got it on my PC.
I can't wait to try that. I love the first one.
I did a benchmark on my old GPU. And I got an average of 27. With my new GPU, first of all, the game defaults to very high. I was like, cool, I'm very high too.
Nice.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, hey, me too. And then
Samesies.
And then I did a benchmark and got an average of 72. And I was like,
I'm gonna go ahead and
right.
say that's a little bit of a difference. I'm very happy for you.
And then I was like, doesn't matter. 60 hertz screen I'm using, so it just is what it is.
But still, it feels nice to know that you can handle that, you know?
Oh yeah. And that, I mean, and then I immediately engaged MSI Afterburner, turned all the safeties off.
Let's see what this bitch can really do.
That's exactly what I did. Not for nothing.
I mean,
Now, granted, I put it back to mostly stock settings. I left the available power overhead a little higher. Because believe it or not, I tried to run the Civilization 6 benchmark,
Mhm.
and it fucking tacked the fucking graphics card to its max TDP. I was like, oh damn, Civilization, Jesus.
Civilization don't play.
No, it doesn't.
Because it renders everything at all times, like the entire world. So it actually does have, and if you zoom in on the units, like there's some decent detail. Like it's a surprisingly graphic intensive game. You wouldn't think it would be.
No, it is, because my score in that with all the settings on like ultra or whatever was like 36.
Jesus.
Now, granted, because it's not like it's like a first person shooter or something. So, having all the FPSs is not necessary.
I still want it, said Patrick.
Well, I mean, you're the one with a 1070 8 gig card.
Yeah, but mine is actually needed for VR.
Hey,
Like, I actually do need that.
I can use it for VR.
You could use it for VR. You're not wrong.
My graphics card is on their above their minimum specification for Oculus.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That's actually true. It's in the middle.
At least till the end of the year.
What do you mean? What happens at the end of the year?
It's just a joke that technology moves quickly. Although I think NVIDIA is releasing their 20 series cards this year.
Be cool.
How much is just an Oculus?
$399, I think.
That's not bad. Same price as the OG PlayStation VR.
So
Nice.
And it
if
comes with
a
the touch point controllers and everything.
Nice.
Bryce, if a 1080 Ti is, let's say, $1,000 right now, what do you think a 2080 is going to cost?
Bruh. That's all I gotta say is bruh. That's how much it costs. Bruh.
Exactly. It won't make any sense. Nobody will be able to buy it except for rich people. Okay.
Exactly.
So we're gonna have to 3, 2, 1 and come back in.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a we'll just go right into Jordan's thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let me hang on.
And if you're here for the video, by the way,
You're
or you
welcome.
watch the video afterwards, we 3, 2, 1 a lot. So
Yeah.
fuck you.
For these, yeah, we do.
Listen to the audio. It'll make
All right,
sense.
I'm gonna start recording. We ready?
I'm recording now. Yeah.
Me too.
3, 2,
2,
1, go.
go.
So, guys, we're all gamers here, right?
Yeah.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Right. We all play. We all on PS4 as well, so we have a pretty similar mindset. And the only thing is, I don't think-
PS4 and
yeah,
PC, because much like Bryce, I do tend to think PC Master Race, but
PC Master Race.
fuck out of here. Anyway, but Patrick might not apply to this, but I know I have a pretty big gripe with the
Okay.
video game industry in the last couple of years. I think Bryce does too a little bit. Not the industry as a whole, but one company in particular, and
Which
that's
one?
Konami.
Oh, fuck Konami.
okay.
I'm of the
I've
same
heard you guys
mindset.
say this before. Can you who is Konami?
So Konami
Mhm.
is essentially the
Bitches, what they are.
developer and publisher of many famous games. I think most famously would be Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid, but also,
Also-
they're pretty famous for the Silent Hill games
Silent
as
Hill.
well.
Silent Hill. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
where my
Okay.
fuck Konami is really, but the
Me
Metal Gear
too.
Solid games too. Yes.
They fucked me on both fronts in the same year, and I'm pissed. So
You know what? Yeah.
same
Yeah.
year, yeah. Oh
Same year.
man, that was a bad year. That was that was a bad year. So Patrick may not know the backstory, so a little bit of a brief thing. So, have you ever played a Metal Gear game?
Briefly, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so the creator and mastermind behind the entire series, the core series, let me put it that way, is a genius, beautiful Japanese man by the name of Hideo Kojima.
Okay.
God amongst men.
Yes, big time. All the core Metal Gear games are among the best top tier games ever made. And
And there's a lot of reasons why. Like the story is always interesting. Like he does a lot of like political thriller type stuff where there's a lot of espionage and there's a lot of thought and
Cool.
it brings up a lot of like moral dilemmas in the battlefield, and there's just a whole lot packaged in this game. And his eye for detail is insane.
it's
He coded a
ridiculous.
bucket of ice that was used once in the entire game for a segment
Okay.
that didn't matter. He coded it to melt exactly like how real life ice would melt. Like you would have to sit and wait 10 minutes and watch it melt, and it'll actually melt.
for no reason.
No reason.
Yeah, okay.
That's just the level
now
of detail he puts into his game.
not knowing that specifically about him, when I see things like that, or I play a game where I could tell that proper detail was put in, or that thought was put into a story, or that somebody thought, hey, depending on what way you look at this, the shadow should be real, like that kind of stuff. I
Yeah.
notice that, and I very much
appreciate
appreciate when it's polished, and when it's not. Or my biggest problem from last year was Andromeda.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I bought that game and I got kicked in the balls for it. So
Yeah. Mass Effect has had a pretty bad ride.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's all of Hideo Kojima games, right?
Yeah.
They're all
Every single one he's
big
ever made.
quality. They push the limits of whatever hardware he releases it on. It's
Revolutionary.
Yeah, absolutely revolutionary. Story, gameplay, graphics, everything.
I'd give him a grapefruit blowy.
Me too.
No questions asked.
Without question. Just like that. Just like that. So, a few years ago, 2014 going into 2015, he was making the latest installment of the Metal Gear Solid series, Metal Gear
Awesome.
Solid 5, right?
No, you've talked about playing that game.
It's
the gameplay is great.
the gameplay is among the best gameplay in a game I've ever played. It's
Okay.
phenomenal.
Okay.
However, the story is shit.
I wouldn't say
And
shit because
it's pretty
I appreciate
garbage.
what he was
Really?
going for. I know where he was going with it. And I
Mhm.
appreciate where he was going with it. And
Well,
I
it's just
don't
rushed
give
and
the game
unfinished.
right. I don't give the game too much shit because it wasn't his fault. And that might be stupid.
Now, what do you mean it wasn't his fault? Explain that to me.
So he had this great master plan for what the game was going to turn out to be, this amazing story that was going to unfold in this game, answer so many questions that have been unanswered in the last 20, 25 years.
Okay.
And Konami basically said, nah, son, stop right there. No.
Put some zombies in that shit.
Yeah, let's put some zombies because that's hot right now.
That's what that's what the people
really-
want.
Yeah, that's what
Really?
people want. That
Yes.
really important plot shit that all of the loyal fans over the past 20 years fuck
Put
that.
it in tapes.
We don't. Yeah, put it in these stupid collectible tapes that mean nothing, and fuck that, zombies.
So essentially, the studio took over and said, no. It needs to be this way. Now, that happens a lot, though,
Slashed his
right?
budget like
Oh
crazy,
yeah, no, it does happen a lot, but it doesn't happen to Kojima.
but not
And
to
when it
him.
happened to
Not for
Kojima?
super triple A top tier games.
And
Not
he
like that.
fucking bounced because of it.
Yep, and he said, you know what?
Fuck you.
Fine, fuck you. I've gone this far. I will do what you ask me, but one of these, fuck you. I'm done.
Not only that, but after he said his "fuck you, I'm out,"
Yeah.
Konami acted like the biggest bitches about it. They
Wha-
removed
Removed
any
his name
mention
from
of his fucking
everything.
studio, right? When
Really?
he won an award.
Hold on.
For
In
best
that
game?
game specifically?
Yes.
Yep.
But they can do that? Like, legally they can do
Yes,
that?
they can.
Yes.
That sounds pretty fucked up.
Yep. Not only that, but when he won his award for the best game for game of the year kind of deal, he couldn't pick it up. He couldn't go to get
They
it.
didn't allow
Konami
him
would
to
not
the
allow
award
him
ceremony.
to the award
What?
ceremony.
Yep. They removed all of that. They shut down his division because he had his own team within the company to work on the games.
And
They shut that shit down before the game was done.
Yep. So we're left with a game that doesn't have a chapter 3. There are 2 chapters in that game.
Yep.
The game ends with spoiler alert for anyone who's playing. The game ends with a major character, Liquid, stealing what is essentially this badass machine,
Metal Gear.
Sahelanthropus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we don't get to find out how little baby Liquid turns into adult Liquid later, trying to steal another Metal Gear. We don't know
Yeah,
what happens to
I'll put it-
Sahelanthropus.
I'll put it to you this way. If you just bought the game, standard edition, $60, played through it, beat it, after the last mission,
You would have been like, what the
you
fuck?
don't know what happened after essentially that boss battle.
You don't.
You have no clue.
Why?
Also, of boss battles,
Okay.
there were like 2 in the entire game.
and hold on, that's because he left because they pushed him out.
That's
right?
where they
I
stopped
mean,
him.
That's where they
At
stopped
that
him.
point in development, that's where they stopped him. And so he
And
couldn't
so-
essentially he had everything storyboarded and written and partially made, and they
But
stopped
they
him,
stopped him.
and they cut it completely.
That's insane.
And the only way that you found out what was to happen next is if you bought the like $150 collector's edition or whatever.
And then you would have gotten to see the storyboard.
They put a
They made it
small
into a
20
paywall
bullshit
video.
video of what was
No.
supposed to be chapter.
So they're
three.
like, hey, pay us $150. We'll give you a bullshit fake ending.
And it
that
was
isn't
literally
finished.
drawings and unfinished game programming, and on the screen it just said, in this scene, this was supposed to happen. You were
Yeah.
supposed to see this on the screen with this dialogue.
Yep. It was literally just a storyboard. And then
Yeah.
that thanks for your $150. Thanks for shopping Konami.
Peace.
Not only that, but with the Metal Gear Solid 5 stuff, right? They
Yeah.
did that. Then the other game that Kojima was working with,
Which let's preface that,
okay,
because so I don't even know when it was. I think it was like right when the PlayStation 4 first came out, or
Yeah.
shortly after, before Metal Gear Solid 5 was officially announced and was released. He revealed that he was working on something else with what's that
Del
dude's-
Toro.
Yeah,
Del Toro.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
A
Del
horror game.
Taco.
For those of you who don't know, he's the one who made Pan's Labyrinth, the Hellboy movies. He's really fantastic for like these nightmarish creatures with really good effects.
Yeah.
And
it was-
it's just the combination would just it gave me wet dreams.
It was amazing. And they put out they didn't call it a demo. It was just called PT for playable trailer.
But we
which
didn't
is-
know it was called playable trailer. Like it was just called PT at first,
Yeah,
right?
it just popped up on the PlayStation Store.
Eh.
And it was a free game. It's not listed in the demo section. It's just a free game called PT. And everyone's freaking out about it because you play it, it's scary as shit. No one knows
Scary
what's
as
going on in it.
Fuck.
There's like different things, and people are noticing that different people are getting further in it because it's just you walking in this one hallway in a house.
Yeah,
Right?
You're basically walking in 3 hallways in essentially an almost complete square or circle or
Right.
whatever.
And
every
loops.
time you go through, something's different.
Yeah.
What?
And there's
I don't like
body
that.
voices. There's scary shit that comes on with the electronics. There's a fetus in a sink at one point. It gets really
Yeah.
weird and
What the
graphic.
fuck?
very
And what does this
weird,
lead up
very
to?
scary.
Like
When you beat PT, which it's a nightmare to try and beat, it took forever, but when someone finally beat it, out walks Norman fucking Reedus, the guy from The Walking
The
Dead,
Walking
the
Dead.
Boondock Saints, walking out with a flashlight in the city. He walks out of this house that you were looped in, so it ends up you were playing as Norman Reedus,
Okay.
and all it says is Silent Hill.
Brand new, scary ass Silent Hill game.
With
That's
Norman Reedus
starring
as the
Norman
fucking
Reedus.
lead,
And
bro.
that's pretty fucking cool.
That is sick as shit. Guess what Konami did?
What?
Right when that shit with Hideo Kojima happened, what did they do, Bryce?
They fucking canceled it.
No.
And
Canceled it.
canceled
so
it.
hold on.
and
So
completely
they
removed
already
PT
put a bunch
from the
of.
PlayStation Store.
Yeah, they stopped PT from being able to be
No.
You
downloaded.
cannot get it now.
So what if somebody already had it? Did it probably
They would keep
got
it. They
disabled?
would keep it, but if they ever deleted it, it's gone forever. And
Still
there's a
on my
lot of
PlayStation.
PlayStations. There's a lot of places. It is. I really want to play
I
it.
still have it.
so
Absolutely,
wanna-
I'm never
yeah.
getting rid of it.
All right, good.
There's people that were selling their PlayStations with
For
just
jank
PT
money.
on it for like $800, $1,000,
That's insane.
and Konami took those listings off of eBay.
Yep, because they
Who
are
the
fucking
fuck
bitches.
do they think they are?
And
So-
it's absolutely insane. It's disgusting that they would ruin such a perfect meeting of the minds.
Yeah.
Because Del Toro would have been
Now
a
they-
god at creating
And they did that as pure fucking
Pure spite.
yeah,
Pure
exactly. Spite is what I was looking for.
Yeah.
And
Really,
I mean
fuck
that's pretty fucked up, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
I can't
So,
believe I
it's
can't
the
believe
worst.
all over fucking one Fallout. Now I am curious though, and this is what I was about to say before. They put a bunch of time and development and money into like that playable trailer, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
just to
lot.
that's
just to cut that shit.
yeah, just to
And you
fuck-
know what? You know what Konami did instead?
no wonder Jordan's mad.
Released a bunch of fucking pachinko machines. They're bastards.
Yep.
Fuck Konami.
Lame ass slot machines. They started investing in fucking gyms in Japan.
Yep. That they're not making games anymore. Essentially, they're just making like money, and they're disgusting. I absolutely hate them. And you know what? I where can I sign on this open letter? Because I want to sign.
Yeah,
my
you know what?
I'll
I'm gonna
send it
sign
to
too.
Yeah, it's absolute horseshit.
If any of you are mad at Konami, hit us up. We'll get you on the sign for the letter. We'll get you signed in on the letter. Hit
On
us up.
fucking
Gmail, on Facebook, PB the letter NJ at facebook.com.
hashtag What is it? Jelly's open letter.
Yep.
Jelly's open letter. Hashtag Jelly's open letter. Hit us. Yeah, shoot it on Twitter. Let's make this loud. Because
Yeah, let's
fuck
make it
you,
happen.
Konami.
Let's make it happen for sure. Because I fucking hate him.
And then we stop recording.
Yeah.
Stop recording.
All right, cool. And now,
Patrick, all true story.
yeah, none of that was a myth.
What?
Everything you
Everything we just talked about.
everything we just talked about was 100%
Really
real.
happened. That's
It's
not
infuriating.
theory or speculation. That all fucking happened.
Yeah. Not only that, the best
the
part, which
game- the game
wouldn't have
stuff
made
you're
sense
talking
for what we
about?
were doing, but what Hideo Kojima did in response, he started his own fucking company, hired Norman Reedus to be his lead in his new game, and he's making a game with Norman Reedus called Death Stranding.
Yeah, and that shit looks awesome too.
It looks fucking sick as shit. It looks like it's gonna be a mind fuck. I'm so excited for it.
biggest middle finger that he could have done.
Yeah, which was
Fucking
basically, I'm still gonna make Silent Hill, just my version, and fuck you.
Yep, that's gonna be great.
Are you ready for yours, Patrick?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Let's get recording. I created a picture.
Already?
Oh, nice.
We're on. It's Revenge of the Segments, and it's the three of us on the cover for, Revenge of the Sith, and yeah.
Man things. Welcome to Man Things.
Wait, we're starting.
No.
Okay, you scared me.
I just wanna make sure I use this voice for Man Things.
Practicing the Man Things voice. Okay. All right, so let me know when you guys are ready for finger bangs. Let's knock this out and let's get it going.
I'm starting to record. All right, I'm recording.
Hold on. I'm
I'm also-
recording and let me just pull up my article here.
Brr.
All right.
Skibbity pop pop.
Man, not hot. Let's do it.
3,
2,
1,
1,
go.
go. Yes, welcome to Man Things,
buddy.
Yeah.
I'm
So
feeling more
today-
masculine already.
Yeah, you should, because Man Things is a new fucking segment that I'm gonna start doing, guys. And essentially, this is where, well, we're just gonna be men. We're gonna fucking spit on the ground.
Men.
We're gonna like flex and stuff.
Light things on fire.
We're gonna light things on fire. We're gonna masturbate furiously.
Yep. Stand up and pee on shit.
I'm just gonna watch.
Yeah, Bryce will watch. That's manly, and
Manly.
he's gonna manlyly watch. you
Yeah.
know?
Man, Lily.
So today on Man Things, I got 6 fucking myths about men, guys,
Do it.
Okay.
and we're gonna make sure that these myths are known. You know,
That's a myth.
exactly. First myth:
Mhm.
men are big, brave, and strong. Well, fuck yeah, everybody fucking knows that.
Duh.
Where's the
You know
myth?
what I mean? Let's see what kind of fucking shit they said here. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be healthy and strong, but size and strength are not the determining characteristics of masculinity. I've worked with men. You know what? We're not gonna fucking read the rest of that. Strong like bull. Myth two.
Strong like bull.
Myth fucking two. Men aren't emotional. Don't express affection. That's like rule fucking 2,
Yeah. Duh.
right?
When you're born, you have to sign a contract to be male. You choose to be male, and on that contract it says no emotions.
Well, except for if you're kicked in the balls.
Yeah. Then I mean, you can show
Cry
anger.
for that.
Yeah, and you can cry a little bit for that.
Yeah.
But
But
otherwise,
mostly try to
that would
kill
be
all the
ass.
squirrels in the immediate vicinity. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see what they say about this.
Okay.
Many of the differences in the ways men and women express emotions are the result of cultural traditions and expectations. Well, yeah, not to cry. Women are expected to feel certain emotions. Men are expected to suppress them. Men do have emotions, and the fear of rejection. No, I'm not fucking afraid of anything.
No.
I don't afraid of nothing.
I don't afraid of things. Myth 3. Myth 2 is wrong. Men aren't weak. They don't break down. They don't cry. Well, we just fucking talked about this. We're gonna skip this one.
Yeah, it's only when you get kicked in the balls.
Only when you fucking.
So that's a myth because you do cry when you. That's the only myth because when you get kicked in the balls, you can cry.
Right.
Exactly. Or something. Myth 4. We're on the fourth one. I think they're
Fourth
getting
myth.
more and more harder to believe.
I'm getting more and more hard as well.
I can't get that hard right now because of the testosterone shots I had to take.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Everybody knows that's okay.
So you can cry for those too. They hurt.
Okay.
Men are great lovers and have an insatiable appetite for sex. I feel fucking yeah.
So wait, they're trying to say that the myth is that men aren't great lovers. So,
No.
so what they're saying is we suck at sex.
Let's fucking talk about this. Let's talk. So certainly men are different from women.
Yeah.
In the fucking right.
Yeah, duh.
You know,
Everybody knows that.
everybody fucking knows that. Pressure, that can performance anxiety. No, they're trying to say that it's okay if you don't get hard. Only okay if you just got your fucking roids that day.
And your testosterone shots,
Yes, fucking. Then it's
which
okay.
you can cry for. That's
Which is
we're adding an addendum that's underneath the ball kicking.
Yes. Exactly. Or if they're out of ketchup. I like ketchup.
Oh, I do cry when they're out of ketchup. You know, I didn't think that was like manly, but now I know that's okay. So yeah, I cry. I cry when there's no ketchup.
Myth 5.
Okay.
Myth 5. A man's value is determined by what he does and how much he earns. Yeah. I mean, I feel more manly every single time I get a raise. I immediately try to have sex with my wife. She says no. That's okay. Still manly. I jack off.
Sure.
Yeah, and your wife making more doesn't make you less of a man. It makes her more of a man.
Exactly.
That's all it is.
I mean,
that's all it is.
She's fucking. That's all it is.
She's manly as fuck. There's
We're
nothing
fuck-
wrong with that.
It's okay.
What are you trying to say? Women can't be manly?
You know, let's see what this. Let's see. Hold on. Few things are more important to a man's pride than his manhood. I don't know what that.
What are they trying to
I don't know
imply?
what
Are they trying to
that's-
imply like my manhood, like my penis, or like my manliness? Because you know that's all I care. Number one about manliness. Am I manly enough? Is number one. Number two is did I cry for anything other than ketchup, testosterone, or ball kicking? Those are the two worries. The only worries because I don't afraid of nothing.
I don't afraid of nothing.
Don't afraid of nothing.
Let's see. Difference between loving what you do, have passion for your work, be workaholic. Yeah. It checks all the boxes. Not a myth.
Not a myth at all.
Not a myth.
No.
Men are the opposite of women. Yeah.
Unless
Duh.
they make more, pay grade wise, then their worth is valuable as men, and then you're not total opposite. Otherwise, yes, opposite.
Except,
Practically different species.
hold on. Except for your junk's always different. If their junk's not different,
That's not a lady.
don't junk touch them.
No junk touches.
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
Which can be manly in very specific scenarios.
I mean, everyone knows that
Certain
there's nothing more manly than a bunch of bros like charging up a JO crystal together. Like that's manly as fuck.
So, I mean, like, let's say I fucking have a crystal and I
Right.
need to charge the crystal. What are we going to do?
We'll all get in a circle, jacket, watch the crystal glow. Charge it up.
100%
Yeah.
That's just
Fucking-
pure masculine energy being released into the world, charging the crystal. That crystal's now manly as fuck, with the essence of three men inside of it. So that's masculine as well.
Fucking A, right? So, man, that's fucking six stupid ass fucking myths. These are like rules. Rule 1, be big, brave, strong. Rule 2, don't cry like a bitch. Rule 3, also still don't cry like a bitch. Rule 4, sex a lot. Rule 5,
Sure.
make money, flaunt it, throw it at your wife. If she makes more, that's okay.
Yeah, you're still a man.
Rule 6, if they have a dick, don't touch it unless you want to touch it.
I think we've pretty much covered it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's all I got to talk about for fucking manly stuff.
Yeah.
Next time on the next fucking manly show, manly things, we'll have more things.
Man.
More things.
And cut.
That only went for like 4 minutes. I needed like a 10 thing long list.
I had 8 minutes.
What was mine?
Probably like 30.
Something like that.
Well, the total recording is only showing like 23 minutes. Am I crazy?
Yeah, I
Or-
think so. Because I'm showing longer.
I have
Okay.
35 minutes, but I have extra time in there, so probably somewhere around 30. But what we should do is we should come back and do one final
That was fucking weird.
yeah, welcome back to us. That was fucking weird,
We
guys.
promise never to do that again unless we
Yeah.
do, then we didn't promise anything.
Exactly.
All right, let's do that.
And I
Let
think
me-
it'll be funny.
Say that again. I wasn't. Hang on.
God damn it.
You wouldn't. You wouldn't.
Sorry. Say that again.
Fucking shit.
What was this?
We're gonna come back, and we're essentially going to be like, "Hey, that was fucking weird. We promise never to do that again. Unless we do, then we didn't promise anything." Like that, and then we'll like talk for a little bit.
All right. One more time. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Fuck you.
I'm good. I'm good. All right. Just
Listen.
let me know when we're recording.
All right, hang on. I just gotta skip back to my blank spot because my recording looks all wiggly. Right here.
We can fix it.
Weird.
We can fix it in post.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's fine.
I was introing us this week, right?
Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah, you
bring
were.
us back.
Let me know.
I'm recording now, and
All right, I'm
I am
recording.
as well.
hold on.
Damn it, Bryce.
Wait a
I mean,
second.
Patrick, sorry.
We need to stop for a second.
Stopping recording.
Seriously, hang on.
I'm seriously hanging on.
Fucking guy.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, good. Hold on.
You're making me worried.
Patrick, say a word.
Hold on. Um, my audio isn't like recording since. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta see. Oh, hang on. How do I switch headset earphone? So switch this to headset. Something's wrong for sure. It's like playing and pausing so much. Fucking. Has done something. Hold on, let me save it and close it real quick. Okay.
Okay, I know why my episode was shorter. For some reason, it moved the tracks. I'm gonna have to fuck with them, I guess.
So it's like my Audacity is fucking freaking out. Let me open 48. Back up. Okay. Okay, so there's some sound. Let's go to. Dude.
What's up? What's wrong? Talk to me.
Nothing. I don't have anything recorded since the. Hold on. What is this? Open letter. Hashtag Jelly's open letter.
Don't tell me you didn't record your entire segment.
No. It recorded, like it was recording, but it didn't record any audio. It's like a tiny little thicker line instead of like the.
Can you hear anything?
No, it's just from 35, I believe, on.
What the fuck?
I think the last thing that I have recorded is saying hashtag Jelly's open letter.
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Hold on. No, saying yeah. Oh yeah, you can hear something fuck up. Like you can hear Audacity go poop, and then like there's like a squiggle, and then it didn't record anything from 35 minutes on.
That's intense.
Oh, why would it do that? I'm gonna delete it. Dude, that's so much recording time.
Yeah.
Hold on. We're gonna have to redo my segment, you know.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck? It's like a weird fuzz line. I don't understand.
But are we gonna have to re-record Jordan's segment because you were part of that? You know?
He said,
Yeah.
I heard playback of some of his stuff that he said in mine. It fucked up that whole thing?
That's it. Hashtag Jelly's open letter.
Oh, that was towards the end. That was the end of Jordan's segment.
Yeah, that was at the end. That was
We just have to
the
redo your.
very end.
Okay. So if it fucked up anything, it's just going to be the very end of that.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm just clipping off the end of. Oh, yeah, dude. From like 35 minutes.
Yeah, it was your segment. For some reason, it fucked up your segment.
It's like Audacity tweaked on me for some reason.
That's lame.
I don't know why. But let me make sure. Okay. And honestly, I had the internet browser up in front of it, so I wasn't even paying attention to it not making squiggly lines. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
Okay.
Let's just knock your segment out real quick. We'll delete our copy of that segment.
Yeah, let me do that.
Hold on. Let me.
Wait. Back. I want to make sure I don't delete everything.
What the fuck?
Mm.
Oh.
Here we go. Right.
I think it's playing to my speakers. Hold on 1 second. I gotta test something. Well, mine shows squiggles, but I'm pushing play and I'm not hearing any sound.
For you?
Like mine's showing recorded. Like it shows that it's recorded, so I'm not
So
worried.
mine wasn't doing that, and I had to switch it to a different audio output for some reason, and then it started playing for me. It's like Audacity was being retarded.
Okay. So switch it to one and then switch it back.
Mm-hmm.
Like switch it, play, stop, switch it, play. Nope. I don't know what happened there.
I ended up having to save and exit and go back.
Oh.
Okay, so if you're here with us during this video, you know that was a pretty major fuck up there.
Yeah, good job, Patrick.
I know, well, guys. I literally all I was doing was sitting here. I don't know. Audacity freaked out. What do you want from me? # free program. I don't know. I don't know what you.
I want quality is what I want.
expect more from you.
bastard.
You know, I'm just sitting here, being a lonely boy.
Just a lonely boy, born and raised in South Detroit. Test, 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 test.
That sucks too because that was a pretty good, funny man mini segment. Maybe I can make it go longer this time.
Oh God.
That's what she said.
Whatever, Bryce, you like it.
Yeah. Mm. Okay. I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Now I'm self-conscious.
Don't be self-conscious. You're fine. Where did my Audacity program? Where did my project file save? Patrick, where does the project file save?
I have mine. I have a save file for mine. Oh,
I'll just
probably
open recent.
documents.
I'll just open recent.
It probably goes to documents. Oh, mine goes to a folder called Audacity. Documents.
Okay, I can hear now. I can hear my my audio now. I just want to make sure. The reason why I wanted to fix the audio for me, I wanted to make sure that when I was listening,
Wait, Patrick, if you do the same, if you save, close out of it, and go back.
No, I did.
Oh, it's still
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I closed out of it, went back in, tried to play it, and it was still. But there was no squiggles. Like instead of it, you know how like when you're not recording, it's like a solid flat line.
yeah.
This was like a fuzzy line. Like my input failed somehow. Maybe
Yeah.
my thingy, my box failed somehow.
Okay, yeah, this is 100% the one that we want to delete. All right. Yeah, I got rid of it, so we can do it. Let's knock this shit out of the park.
All right. So I think that it's gonna be a little bit different because I don't remember how it fucking went before. So it's gonna be welcome to Man Things.
Okay.
You guys have the man thing too. Otherwise, it's not funny.
Obviously, I'm gonna man thing.
Yeah, I know you fucking hate it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I'm gonna start recording, and then Bryce can poke us.
All right, let's all start recording.
I'm recording, and
Recording.
and I have squigglies.
Yay, squiggles.
Yay, squiggles.
I'm recording as well. So I'm gonna finger bang us. You ready?
Yep.
Yep.
3,
3,
2,
1,
1,
go.
Hey guys, welcome to Man Things. Yeah.
Feeling
So
masculine already.
fucking A right. It's like deja vu. And what's more
little bit.
manly than fucking deja vu? You know what I'm fucking saying?
The song "Deja Vu." That song is manly as fuck.
Manly AF. So I gotta say real quick, before we get into today's fucking manly fucking topic, I just want to make sure everybody knows that dabbing is semi-manly depending on what you use it for. Also, dabbing
I use it
is
as
the
an
new
expression
fucking
of
generations suck it. And you can use suck it instead of dabbing as you please.
If you're older, I
Exactly.
understand there's a generational gap.
If you're young and you do suck it, I will dab at you.
That's just this is just the proper response.
Yes. Anyway, any fucking way. So everybody knows that PB&J is the fucking manliest sandwich that you can have, right?
It's
And
got
who
nut butter.
better?
It's got a sweetness right in your mouth.
Right in your
Go
fucking
together.
mouth.
It's manly.
Fucking hell. So what the fuck? Who the fuck has more power to say what myths about men are and are not? And I have a list of 6 myths about men that we're gonna go over right now.
Bunch of bullshit myths.
You guys fucking ready? Well, I don't fucking know. They might be bullshit. They might be real. We're gonna go through each one.
We're gonna find the cream of the crop.
Cream of the crop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read the thing. I'm gonna read the paragraph, and then we're gonna discuss it after, like real fucking men.
Discuss.
So, men are big, brave, and strong. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be healthy and strong. Well, fuck yeah. But size and strength do not determine characteristics of masculinity. I'm not a huge guy, but I'm big on the inside.
Yeah.
And in my pants.
Let me sure.
Let's see. I've worked with males that were paragons of strength, but emotionally pre-adolescent. Whatever that means. As for bravery,
Sounds like some weak ass words.
what do we do with fear? That I'll experience. Too many words. The real myth here is don't be a fucking pussy.
Hashtag myth busted.
Boom.
Bitch.
All right. Myth 2. Men aren't emotional and don't express affection. I express affection with my fucking dick. And
Rock hard.
don't cry.
I express emotion with my cat in a manly way though. I flex at my cat. I say Luna, and he knows.
Luna.
Whenever I'm right there with you, brother, because whenever I'm cuddling my kitten,
Yes,
there's nothing fucking more manly than a nice kitten cuddling.
Can't get more manly.
because you know what? That just means you're comfortable with your masculinity. That's all that is. That's a test.
But you know what? I don't think that these guys is talking about manly kitten cuddles.
I don't think they are. I don't
Nah,
think they
yeah.
understand what real men want.
Well,
That's cuddles.
kitten fucking cuddles is the fucking truth.
Truth bomb.
Let's
Bears,
see.
beef,
Many of the
Battlestar
differences
Galactica.
in ways men and women express emotions are the result of the cultural traditions. Women are not expected to reveal certain emotions, and men are expected to suppress them. Men do have emotion and fear the rejection from their partner. No, I do not fear anything. I'm not afraid of my wife. That's what this thinks. That's what this says. I'm a little afraid of my wife, actually, now that I think of it, but it's okay.
In a manly way.
I'm afraid of my wife in a manly way, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Moving on, kitten cuddles.
Everyone knows that.
Everybody fucking knows. Men are weak. They don't break down. They don't. Well, we just discussed this. Also, deja vu. We discussed this, and I think in my head we talked about only okay if kicked in
Nut
balls.
kicks. Testosterone shots.
Testosterone
You can
shots.
cry for nut kicks, testosterone shots, and if they run out of ketchup.
Yeah. Oh,
Those are the only times you can cry as a man.
yes.
Yes.
Hashtag facts.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, if you're fucking crying in public, I'm gonna be like, "There's ketchup. You're not holding your dick, and I don't see any used needles." So
I'm gonna go ahead and say you need to man up.
man the fuck up.
Man up.
Let's see what else we got. Men are great lovers, have an insatiable appetite for sex. Well,
That's what I was saying.
I mean, fucking right.
So they're trying to say that the myth is that we're great lovers, because I'm gonna go ahead and say that myth's been busted multiple times. Interview
Bullshit.
anyone.
Apparently,
anyone.
1v1 me. Seriously, sometimes it's just 1 minute, but it was excellent.
best. It's the best goddamn minute of your
Best fucking minute you'll ever have.
1 minute in heaven is better than no minutes in heaven.
You know what? They
Exactly.
used to call the Civil War soldiers Minutemen because
You
they
know
were running
why?
at a minute. They call modern day people who only last a minute Minutemen. That just means that you're the equivalent of a Civil War soldier, manly as fuck. Facts.
Fucking A right. So, but you know what? Again, not what these guys is talking about.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Bullshit.
Fucking
Bullshit.
bullshit.
It's Jason Bourne.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
Manly God.
Manly God. Practically
Dude.
the paragon of manliness. Dude has amnesia. He still fights and kicks ass. He doesn't even remember how to do it. He still does it because his
Can't
manliness
remember his
pulls
name.
through.
Snap your neck.
When I want to be like Jason
Three
Bourne,
different ways.
I close my eyes and pretend I don't know who I am. And I start fucking karate kicking shit. Except for my wife told me not to do that anymore because I keep breaking lamps. I told her that they were evil spies. She threatened to divorce me. I don't do that anymore. So whatever.
Fair enough.
Fair
You know
enough.
what? I can respect that. Protecting your marriage, that's manly.
Fucking manly.
Manly.
Yup.
Yeah.
God, fucking America. So, however, this again, you know, these guys, this isn't what they're talking about. They're saying that we're afraid that the pressures can put crippling anxiety on us and make us not function properly. I'm hard all the time. Come at me, bro.
I go hard in the paint.
You know, I'm actually hard right now.
I can see it. It's manly.
It's fucking manly.
Makes me want to have a crystal session.
You know, yeah, I go into the public bathroom. I got to do the one arm on the fucking wall, bend way back. You know why?
Dick so big.
Can't fucking touch the water. So let's see. Fucking myth fucking 5 here. Let's fucking move on because I'm starting to think these guys don't know what the fucks they're talking about.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Amateurs.
Fucking amateurs. A man's value is determined by what he does and how much he earns.
Isn't anyone's value determined by what they do? Isn't that kind of a general, like,
fucking thing,
You think?
yeah, like,
you know?
I
like-
mean, why does that have to be a man thing? I don't understand.
We comedian funny haha on the YouTubes.
Our worth is based off of how much we make you funny. Haha. That's what we do.
Fucking A right.
So, like, how's that any different? That
And
shouldn't
you know
even be on the
what?
list.
And if your wife makes fucking more money than you, that
That's
doesn't make you less manly. It just fucking makes you business smart.
Yeah, because you married the one with the money. That's business smart. That's manly as fuck.
You want to buy fucking manly
man.
things like pole saws and shit?
You want to be able to afford your testosterone treatment so you can get real buff?
You marry the money.
You marry the money. That's just
Jeez.
man 101.
Be fucking smart.
Let's
Pretty
see.
much.
But again,
Oh,
none of these fucking fools is talking about. Let's see. Difference between loving what you do, work, necessary. I don't fucking understand. It's stupid. Stupid
it's
rule.
Nonsense. Nonsense.
Dumb myth. Makes no fucking sense. Moving on.
Fuck it.
If anything, your wife is just manly if she makes a bunch of money.
I mean, there's like a quotient of money to masculinity. And if you make a fuckload, you could be a hot chick and still be a manly man.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Let's be real here. There's science. There's science out there. This is bro science talk right now. Man science. There's science that shows that women have amounts of testosterone in them and men have amounts of estrogen. Way fucking less estrogen.
Way fucking less.
Way fucking less. But women can still have testosterone, meaning women can be manly. So if they make a bunch of money, it just means they got a bunch of testosterone.
What's more
Ooh.
manly than one man? Two.
Two men. Unless
max.
it's actually two men, in which case, little less manly, unless you lift, bro.
But
Do you even
lift, bro?
Do you even fucking lift, bro?
You
So-
lift. The answer is yes.
The last fucking what they call myth is laughable that they could think this is a myth.
Lay it on me.
Men are the opposite of women. This is not a myth. We
That's
are
scientific
opposite.
fucking fact.
I have fucking.
practically
I have a cack.
polar opposite?
You have a vagina. You're not.
Or as
we're
they
not the
say in
fucking
some
same.
countries, vagine.
Vagine, exactly. Now let's say, Jordan. Let me give you a little hypotenuse
Lay
here.
it on. Lay it on.
Right. So you got a hot chick.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna see your vagine.
Yeah.
And then she has a cack. The fuck?
That just means she
That's
makes
not-
a bunch of money.
She makes a bunch of fucking money. She must
She
be
makes a bunch of
manly.
money. That's just business sense.
business.
But-
Business.
You want to be smart business?
You don't touch your thing with a thing because that ain't right.
Unless
it is
you
right,
want to.
unless you want to, in which
do
case
you.
we're cool with it.
Do you.
You do you, bro.
You do you, bro. Also,
But-
you do that, bro. You
But do you lift, bro?
do you lift? That's number one. You know what? The
Number
whole
one,
list
you
should
has
have
to
been
lift, bro.
the whole list should have been men shouldn't lift, and then we say that is a myth. Men should lift. Do you lift? And then that's the end of the list.
That's the fucking list,
Done.
bro.
Redo.
All right, hold on. Just real quick. Just gonna go through them. And we're just gonna rename these to rules. Men are fucking big, brave, and strong. Rule fucking 1. Even if you're not big, you gotta be big. And also, do you
On the
lift, bro?
inside.
Do you fucking lift, bro?
Also, do you lift?
Do you lift, bro? Do you man, bro?
Men are not emotional. Do not express affection
No.
unless
Unless it's
kicking the
kitty
balls.
cuddles.
kitten
Kitty
cuddles.
cuddles. Only and no more ketchup.
Yeah, that makes you sad.
Understandable.
Let's fucking see. Don't be a pussy was rule 3.
Sure.
Men are great lovers. Fuck a lot.
That's just a rule.
Also,
fuck 'em
do you
all.
fucking lift, bro?
Yeah, add that to it.
Make money, bro.
Yeah.
And you gotta get with a girl unless it's a dude, in which case if it's a dude they probably make money. If they were a girl, in which case it's okay if you're into that
Business
thing,
smart.
bro.
That's
Because
business smart.
sense, bro.
Man, business smart.
So ultimately, that's what it takes to be manly.
So fucking thank you for coming to the man stuff. This is where we talk about fucking man stuff, obviously.
Not to be confused with man stoof.
Yeah,
Which
don't.
is semen.
Yeah, we may talk about man stoof at one point. You can look forward to maybe 5 reasons your wife doesn't want to sex. Probably because you ain't fucking doing it right, bro.
Also, do you lift?
Also, do you fucking lift? Let's see. 5 reasons why marriage is so important. I mean, duh, money. Five things every parent of teen needs to do more often. Check their iPhone. 5 fucking secrets spouses keep the hurt in their marriage. Don't hurt each other. You're fucking dumb. Do you lift, bro? You know what? Fuck those. We're not gonna listen. We're not gonna read those because I just told you the fucking answers.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're fucking
That was
welcome.
like 10 man talks in one. Value. Business sense.
Business fucking sense, bro. All right, I'm fucking done.
Man, business.
I'm done recording.
Samesies. All right.
That was
let's,
better,
Let's immediately
actually.
come back.
Make sure.
Yeah, that was better, but let's immediately come back.
Hold on, Patrick, make sure that shit recorded.
No, yeah, there's a lot of squiggles.
Okay. All right.
In fact, hold on. Look, I'm going to go file and then save real quick in between, just in case my program shits on me. I think I'm going to roll back updates, Bryce. That makes me mad.
Do what you have to.
All right, I'm going to record.
Let's get this popping, my G's. My G.
All right, ready?
Let me start.
I'm recording.
All right, I'm
Finger
recording.
guns up in the air.
3,
3,
2,
2,
1,
1,
go. Hey everybody, that was fucking weird. Welcome
Yeah.
back.
Never make me do that
It's
again.
different.
Yeah, I mean, I
hate
know it
you.
was different. So,
That last one hurt me a lot.
yeah. Listen, bro.
No, fuck you. You're not allowed to say bro for at least a week after making me do that. Right? Fuck you.
We just wanted to come back real quick. We want to plug our shit up. We want to let you know, we are back up and running. We do
Yep.
know that there was some issues with our iPhone or our iTunes stream again.
It is back,
but
and
it
we
is
have
back.
a review on it. 1 review, 5 stars. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I didn't even
you,
catch
Uncle.
that. Really?
Also, cool. Also, like normal, we have big things in the pipeline. Still got the website. Check out our episodes there. Hope you fucking enjoyed this nonsense. You guys fucking downloaded the shit out of the last segment episode. So
If you didn't, we promise we'll never do it again unless we do.
let us know what you thought. I mean, it's a little different from last time. We had a returning guest. Me and Jordan did something different. But yeah, Jordan, why don't you fucking plug us up real quick? Fill
Plug
the
me, Daddy
holes.
Jordan. Yas.
Let's do it. So, of course, as always, Facebook PB the letter NJ podcast, Twitter at PBNJ. Everything, honestly.
Yeah, just PB the letter NJ and then
letter
whatever
NJ.
format it needs to be.
Yeah.
Email us pbnjpodcast@gmail.com, and of course, feel free to check out all of our episodes. If you're just watching, visit our website pbnjpodcast.podbean.com. Catch up.
Yeah.
Catch up. We've got a lot of content, a lot of good stuff. Coked up
Yeah.
pigeons. We got hashtag
Long
butt
John
stuff.
Flap.
We've got a lot of good quality content that I think you'll really enjoy.
So definitely fucking check it out. We really thank you very much for fucking listening this week. Without continued downloads, without showing support, it makes it
We
hard.
wouldn't
for
have
us
the
to-
energy. We wouldn't have the energy to do this.
because honestly, it takes a lot of work. But we
Blood, sweat,
really
tears.
enjoy it. Actually
Conflicting
today,
ideologies.
real quick before we cut out, obviously this far in the show, so we did little gimmicks this week.
Yeah.
Little skits for you. And so we get
made it past all.
done with the very last one, and my Audacity did not record it.
You just got a bunch of.
So we had to redo it.
So we had to fucking redo it. So the only way I think that you can see the original one or hear the original one is in the video,
Which we do have on YouTube.
Let us know if it was better.
Yeah, so fucking check out
Like
check
it.
out YouTube. Check out YouTube, PB the letter NJ podcast on YouTube. Check out the latest episode if you want to see it. It's pretty fucking hilarious. And you can see us live. Like you can see them staring at their cameras like, Patrick, what did you do? And I'm like, I swear nothing.
Yeah, I was about ready to pull the gun out, and we were gonna have like the good, the bad, and the ugly kind of standoff with the wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Until you fucking fixed it, Patrick.
But thankfully we got back online. It was just a glitch with the program, so we're good. But yeah, thank you so fucking much for listening this week, guys. I would say that I'd say we fucking nailed it.
We
Nailed
nailed it for sure.
Nailed it. All right, I'm done with my thing. I'm gonna do a quick little.
I don't even have to do a sound thing because this mic
thing
is
here.
majestic as fuck.
That's cool.
It does sound.
I do it just in case I don't want to pick up extra noise. Real quick, guys, if you're watching us on the fucking YouTube video,
Thank you.
you got to see some nonsense. If you just skip through it to see the nonsense, haha on us. But we really appreciate you watching.
Haha on Patrick.
Yeah, mainly. But yeah, peace out, guys.
Peace out, Boy Scout.